Hey, welcome back to IPL 5 at the Cosmopolitan of Las Vegas. We are nearing the end of our second semifinal. We're entering Game 3 in a best-of-5 between SK Gaming and Fnatic RC. Fnatic raid call already up 2-0. This is looking scary for SK Gaming.
They have to step it up here right now. They picked Castle Crasher, which they're feeling pretty confident about. So we will see what comes of this matchup. But granted, Fnatic raid call not dropping a single map in this tournament. That is some crazy stuff to think about. They're still not dropping maps, and they're going to potentially go into the finals. So let's hop into the action here as we're going to be kicking it off with SK Gaming's ID. He will be the leadoff attacker here for the team. And of course, you know what? There's plenty of opportunities here for SK Gaming to come up on top with this win.
You know what's even more impressive about Fnatic not losing a game is that they've played more games than any of our other teams.
That's true.
Literally, because they played all the way through the wildcard qualifier, did not lose a game. They even played the Frag Dolls and didn't lose a game. So I'm just so shocked and amazed at that ability. Look at that ID sabotage. Top 5 plays.
That is not cool at all. That little tiny hole there, you know, it's a bad drop.
I don't even know if I can like show. Okay, so what happened is he just fell in this. I can't even, like, it's so small, so tiny to actually be able to fall in. It looks like Yeepi's actually already eliminated a defender. It was ID again. That just hurts.
Oh, it's a 74-meter shot, too.
That's pretty
insane.
Ridiculous. Oh, my goodness. So Yeepy off to an amazing start with that long-range action. He's got 3 armor left. He's got a defender on either side of him, both playing in cages. So Yeepy, what he could do is basically just move this fight to wherever he wants. I feel like Clock and who's left there, Rafa, will have to basically go where Yeepy wants to take them at this point because time will eventually tick down if Yeepy stalls long enough. Oh, my goodness. Great pick out of the air. For Yeepy. Only Rafa remains at the point. Yeepy still with 3 armor. This attack round is going a lot smoother than ID's did.
Yep, and this is going to be, never mind, 1v1, but it is going to end there as EP gets the round with the 25-meter shot exactly. EP wins a turn 2-0, and SK Gaming is in a bad spot here, but Rafa needs to pick this team back up and be able to take this round win here as he will be the second attacker for this squad. Let's see what he brings to the table here. Of course, you don't want to get hit with the initial flurry of rockets as soon as they fly by you, so we're going to see here is Rafa trying to make a judgment call on what would be the best place to go, and you can see that one defender on the right side there as soon as Rafa turned right. I'm really liking the strategies implemented by both teams, whether it's SK's, you know, I'm behind you strategy, or, you know, Fnatic's I'm to your right strategy. It's still pretty good because they're using that defender just to kind of scare the attacker and make him second guess his next movement because there is a possibility he could get flanked or, you know, just get hit with a few rockets from, you know, the right side. So good strategy indeed there. But Rafa able to take out Lakam as it is going to be a 1v1 with 4 seconds left on the clock at this time. Rafa looking at the bottom. He's able to connect with strengths there on that. And there's going to be one more defender. And that's an easy shot for Rafa as he takes out Yeepy and puts this team right back into it with a score of 2-1 in favor of Fnatic RC still. But strengths on the attack. And now is the time for SK Gaming to step up on that defense.
Castle Crasher is another map that makes for some very exciting clutch moments right at the end. Castle Crasher, you can see, is kind of split in 2 areas. First is this big cage area that you can see Clock is actually posted up at. Strengths is about to move through there and attempt to get out with all 3 armor still intact. The second area is past that wall in front of Strengths, and it's kind of near the goal area. There's a laser pad back there, so Strengths does just need to be aware just in case SK Gaming does ever post someone up there. It looks like Clock is going to get eliminated very quickly. ID running up, though, trying to avenge his fallen teammate, does pick off 1 armor of Strengths. Yeah, I shall avenge you. You will not be forgotten. As Strengths moves on here, but Rafa falling back to the point. ID still chasing him down. 4 seconds left till the goal is open. Strengths is going to contend for it. He's actually just going to get to the goal first and pop shot. Rafa as he's in the air. It is the last one, and Strengths doesn't even need to capture the goal. He just says, too easy.
Little shimmy to the right.
Pew,
throw
pew,
down
pew.
the laser.
Pew, 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 pew.
Nice stuff indeed. Wow, great play there by Strengths for a Fnatic raid call to put them right back in the lead of this game and take control once again. They are just looking so dominant here. But of course, SK Gaming's Clock on the attack, and he has more than enough tools to pretty much win this round. He has great movement. You know, he has a real steady laser as well. He just needs to connect in this round. Of course, the pressure will be on him, but Strengths is going to connect instead with a laser of his own on the defensive side as he's on top of that laser pad. very great positioning there. You can see the rockets whizzing from the right side. So that's actually going to be kind of scary there for Clock because he needs to be careful about that one defender on that side. So not to take too much time. Granted, though, looking around, and there's still that defender on top. He thought he moved, but he did not. As the pressure is not going to be on Clock, he gets taken out. Strengths with the stop. Nice work indeed. 4-1 is the score now, and Fnatic Raid Call is looking absolutely phenomenal right now. Came on the attack for this team, and he could very well extend the lead to 5-1.
Strengths actually did something really great there. He landed the first laser and immediately got out of there because when you land a laser, you know they're going to be looking for you on the next run up. And so Strengths actually popped the laser. After getting the hit, jumped down, worked his way around the left side of the ramp, shot a few rockets, said, hey, I'm over here, I'm not on the laser pad anymore, and then just immediately went right back up there and landed the second shot. So ID up on the laser pad this time for SK Gaming. Lacame actually falling victim to a laser shot there. He's looking for him still. And, he picks off Clock. Barely a pixel there to shoot at, but he does, knock his toupee off with that laser. And ID still in the grass, looking to try and make it down to 1 armor. Rafa playing the point. He's going to wait patiently for Lacame to fire his laser and then pop out and actually score an armor hit as well. Netherlands representing Lacame here. He's actually down to just 1 armor. Time is open, and Rafa and Idbo still standing. That's going to be really rough. Yeah, 28% is not enough. You need 100 at least.
At least.
At least
at
100.
The very least.
Okay, so ID attacking for SK now.
Yep, nice stuff indeed by SK Gaming to try and hold him off. Lacame, a solid attacker, but still just not enough there. As ID is going to be on the attack, the lead off for this team, as he is going to be looking to the right side, knowing that the defender is going to be over there. Once again, going with that strat that's so effective, putting that pressure on him. Seems like ID is going to try and put his focus on the on this defender over by the right side. You can see actually the crossing going on from behind, and great coordination there.
Wow.
As ID is now going to have 1 armor left, and then nice stuff there by Lacame to close out the round on ID, and he knew it right away. I'm pretty sure he told his teammates, guys, come now. He's focusing way too much on me, shooting those rockets on the backside of ID. Really did distract him, of course, because he couldn't use that way to get in there, and he was forced only to go into the right side. Ended up causing him the round, but Yeepy now on the attack for Fnatic Raid Call, looking to make this into a 6-2 game. Of course, he has a great laser. He knows exactly what needs to be done here. Yeepy, though, again, clocked 1 time by Clock, as ironically enough.
He got double clocked, overclocked, actually.
Look at you with the words.
Yeepy, yeah, he's already down to 2 armor, still 3 defenders standing, but ow, dang.
Wow.
That's a good elimination there from Yeepy, staying alive under pressure with all these rockets still flying at him. I was going to say something about the previous round, but I don't even remember what it was. ID and Rafa still standing here, and look at that, another good shot from ID. He's wide open, though. That laser recharges and Yeepy misses. That is uncharacteristic, as ID is really up on his grill. There's a 7-meter shot, but the goal is open. He's only got 8 seconds to traverse the whole map. Rafa's waiting for him over there. I don't even know if he could get there in time. He's going to have to try and land the laser. 2 seconds left, 1 second. That almost was an attacking round. Holy crap, that was close.
That was insane. The fact that he got there with 2 seconds left, and it seemed like if he would have just not had went a little bit more to the left, he compensated too much on the right side. That was still a very great attempt there indeed. And now it's going to be up to Rafa here to attack. Can't say anything better about these 2 teams. There's just such talented teams, but of course, Colwyn eagerly awaiting who's going to be going up against them in the finals. And if you're Colwyn, either you feel like you want that second stab again at SK Gaming because you're hot after the win on Planet Express, or you want Fnatic, formerly known as Eclipse, who you beat before in the finals at ESWC. So there's plenty. It's a good look here for Colwyn, but I really believe that both teams are playing so great that Colwyn has a lot to be worried about. And look at the
zap.
coordination by Fnatic Raid Call. Lacame with the first 2, Strengths with the last one. Nice stuff there. 6-3 is a score. 3 more rounds left before Fnatic Raid Call can go on to the finals to play for $30,000. I mean, that's a lot of money.
Yeah, it definitely is. Strengths on the attack now. He's having a very, very good semifinal. All of the maps so far, he's been leading in defensive rockets. He's got an attacking round in each of them, and he is showing that he belongs on this squad. I know in our first online qualifier, he actually did not play with EP and Lacame. There was another player called Sheesh that has moved on to another team as well, and Strengths joined them with the express purpose of winning IPL 5, and so far, it seems to have been a good decision on both parties' parts, as Strengths is down to just 1 armor now. He's looking for Rafa, that last defender, and oh my goodness, 7-3 right now is the score. We're playing to 9. Fnatic is up 2-0. We are getting dangerously close to the edge here. SK Gaming has to make something happen very, very soon.
They have to get this round. This is a big one here. Clock needs to do this, and they need to defend, and then they have to have, I believe it's ID to come back here for this team. But it's just a very stressful situation for SK. But you know what? These are players who are comfortable with it. They know what needs to be done. But you can see that right defender creating so much of a ruckus there that just Clock is not able to do anything without taking out that one person. That's Yeepy. And now look at the pressure on the left side. Strings gets taken out. Now it's going to be up to Clock here to take out the next 2 defenders. It is going to be 15 seconds on the clock. And you will know that that one defender, take note, is on that right side. Clock knows that as well. Lots of pressure here as the time is going to be winding down. You can see one defender. Oh my lord, with the double tap by Yeepy. He thought he was on the right side. He actually rotated around to the mid, came down, and then rained to death on Clock, ending that one. Nice stuff. Came on the attack, and he has the capability of ending this one right here and taking Fnatic Raid Call to the finals against Colwyn.
Things are looking dangerous. They need 3 rockets here against Lacame. He is going to go ahead and move up, and it looks like SK Gaming is playing a little bit more conservative. Don't see any of them at the cage, but Lacame already picking off one of those defenders. That's going to be rough for Rafa and Clock to try and land 3 rockets against this attacker that still has 3 armor intact. He is going to take his time. There's lots of time on the clock. He might take a couple of shots over at the goal, but he needs to be aware of that second defender wherever he may be, and he's actually going to use up some stamina now. Try and get a quick shot, and he does. Lacame is on point right now. He only needs 1 more laser to send Fnatic Raid Call into the finals without having dropped a single game. Can he do it, or can he just hop on the goal? It's a 1v1 situation with Lacame sitting on 3 armor. This is going to be brutal for Clock. Can he stop him? No!
Oh,
That's a shot in the face. Fnatic Raid Call has just entered the finals against Colwyn. They're going to get that rematch from ESWC. Crazy stuff there. Let's hear a big round of applause for SK Gaming and for Fnatic Raid Call, our semifinalists. All right, SK Gaming taking home that 3rd, 4th slot, as well as Planet Express. Both of those teams will be receiving $8,000 for their tournament, for their performance. And Fnatic Raid Call is now into the finals, where 2nd place receives $15,000. Colwyn is their opponent. 1st place will receive $30,000. Sorry, I'm getting all of my thoughts mixed up here. Colwyn versus Fnatic, lots of money on the line. Finals will actually start at 2:30 p.m. just as we scheduled. So we do have some downtime. We could not have really planned for 2-3-0 BO5 semifinals, but we've got to stick to the schedule just because everything going on at IPL 5. 2:30 p.m. will be the start of the finals. For attendees here in the audience, feel free to play at the stations. Folks at home, set an alarm for yourself. Check out some of the rest of the tournament perhaps, but definitely do not miss the finals between Colwyn and Fnatic. Both teams looking amazing so far this morning.
Yeah, I'm very pumped for it. This is going to be a rematch of ESWC, where we saw, Colwyn take that one. This is redemption time for Fnatic Raid Call, formerly known as Eclipse. Yeah, this is their opportunity to take it, and you know what? This is definitely a good look for Fnatic Raid Call because they took a gamble. This team came from the wild card qualifier. They had to play so much Shootmania to get to this point, and now they have managed to do so. They're moving on to the finals, and I'm very impressed with how they're playing overall. But guys, I hope you guys are definitely excited, because I know I am.
All right, that's, I think that's going to be it for right now. We've got both semifinals wrapping up in pretty dramatic fashion. You had all these Quake players playing. Strengths was on fire that whole semifinal. And I think we're going to go ahead and head into the break right now. Please stick around, or at least return at 2:30 for the finals.